after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You wash your hands and brush your teeth, but what about your nose? How do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage pulls saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, dirt, and germs, and it's why nose cleaning is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. People try Navage for lots of reasons: sinusitis, allergies, snoring, things that make it hard to breathe through your nose. But over time, they also find that cleaning their nose makes them feel better, a lot better. Nearly 3 million Navage users have written more than 100,000 reviews, averaging 4.7 stars, saying things like, "Best product I've ever used," and "Amazing, I love my Navage." That's because Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less. But the biggest payoff is improved health. Here's the key point. Navage is good personal hygiene, and it's going to help you stay healthier. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, Target, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Hi guys, it's Andrew. Are you struggling with erectile dysfunction and sick of the pills? Well, today, Wednesday, August 31st, we're running a one-day special you won't want to miss out on. Monument Medical Clinic uses the most powerful form of wave therapy. This is a technology clinically shown to repair blood vessels and improve blood flow. Even Cambridge has studied our technology. If you're ready to transform your love life, grab your phone. Today is your day. Call us now and you'll qualify for the assessment and ultrasound totally free. You'll also get a gift that can produce powerful results in the bedroom in minutes. You're gonna love that, guys. And today only, we're offering 6 tune-up treatments to our patients free. This is our most lucrative offer ever, worth over $1,200. But call today, Wednesday, and qualify totally free. 202-908-5555. That's 202-908-5555. Guys, put a stop to your erectile dysfunction and get your love life back. Call Monument Medical Clinic now to qualify. This offer ends today. 202-908-5555.
News Talk 105.9
WMAL.
Making sense of the news.
Welcome back. This is the Ben Shapiro Show. If Republicans are not running on the failures of Joe Biden's economy, I don't know what they are doing in professional politics. Right now, the economy continues to stagnate. And the stock market yesterday finished lower again. According to the Wall Street Journal, U.S. stocks fell for a third straight session, bringing the S&P 500's decline to 5.1% over that period, as economic data fan investors fears that the Federal Reserve has ample runway to continue raising interest rates aggressively. Each of the major indices declined on Tuesday, continuing a sharp sell-off in the wake of a reset in monetary policy expectations. The S&P 500 shed 44.45 points, or 1.1%, to close at 3986.16. The benchmark has seen more than $1.5 trillion of its market cap wiped out since stocks began selling off on Friday. The tech-focused NASDAQ composite pulled back 134.53 points, or 1.1%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average retreated 1% as well. Stocks began their descent after the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell said Friday the central bank must continue raising interest rates and hold them at a higher level until policymakers are confident inflation is under control. Meanwhile, while the Federal Reserve is worried about inflation, this administration is pouring gasoline on the inflation fire. Joe Biden, I cannot get over the fact that we are only a few days out from Joe Biden declaring the single most copiously profligate executive action in American history. $500 billion with a B dollars in student loan debt simply relieved, just gone. Now it's not just gone. Somebody's going to have to pay it off, right? It's going to be you, it's going to be me, it's going to be the American dollar, which will either have to devalue or raise taxes. Those are the only two choices, really. You know, when Joe Biden says that's not going to be inflationary, it's because he's lying. And yet Brian Deese, his chief economic advisor, continues to say this. He says, don't worry, student loan forgiveness is not going to be inflationary. How he explains this, no one understands. It makes no sense.
If that's true, that you're looking at every possible lever to bring down inflation, why go ahead with the student loan forgiveness, which is estimated to cost hundreds of billions of dollars and potentially boost demand, all of which could be inflationary?
In terms of the inflation impact, I think a lot of independent analysts have looked at this, and it's appropriate economically to look at the impact of not only the debt cancellation, but also the restart of payments. Right now, nobody is making student loan payments, or a very small share of borrowers are making student loan payments because there's been a pause in effect because of the pandemic. What the president announced and what we will implement is a restart of payments at the end of the year alongside the cancellation. I think that those who have looked at that, including Goldman Sachs and others, say that basically the inflation impact in the short term is negligible.
Okay, in the short term would be the way. In the short term, we were told that inflation was transitory. In the short term, it wouldn't be a big deal. We're now a year and a half into an inflationary cycle, 40-year high in inflation. Don't worry, the experts will save us. Larry Summers, who got inflation right the first time, he was out there yesterday saying, oh yeah, by the way, when you release student loan debt to the tune of $500 billion, $500 billion, of course that's inflationary, you morons.
I did not support large-scale student debt relief because I thought it was using federal resources to make transfers, hundreds of billions of dollars, and I would have liked those resources put to better use, helping people who were poorer, who were more in need, and who would use the money to invest more in the future of the economy. I think that it does add to demand, which does increase inflationary pressures.
Yes, when you throw a bunch of money into the economy via giant subsidies like this, it leads to price inflation. I know, these are shocking things to think about, except if you have a prefrontal cortex and have known that this is how the economy works always. Meanwhile, the good news is that according to Joe Biden's team, this is all part of the plan. So Brian Deese is back out there saying, you know, the slowdown, the economic slowdown that we're seeing, it's part of the economic transition. It's all part of the plan, guys, just like it was all part of the plan in Afghanistan until we just surrendered the place. It's all part of the economic plan. Here's Brian Deese.
We are in a transition, and we certainly anticipate that as part of that transition, we will see some cooling in the rate of job growth across time. I think we have started to see that, although the labor market continues to be very strong, and it's our expectation that we'll continue to see that as well. But any time that Americans have more job opportunities to get good jobs with higher wages, that's good news. We just have to work through this transition in a way where we can get to a